Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play Dead State Reanimated. It's the end of day 19. In my previous video the game crashed again. Fortunately it saves when you enter the shelter, autosaves, so that is good. I will need to do this again probably. Yeah, let's set the raiding team on the chicken coop. 3 hours, so that's finished, and the rest of the raiding team will help with the radio. Well, Vic can't help with the radio. Alright, chicken coop it is. And maybe Paul already radio. Let's do it like this. Refrigerator will be repaired. Mobile radio. Well, we got some hours of work into that. Recreation room will be finished. And the chicken coop will be finished. Seems like a good plan. Let's do it. Alright. So now we have an extra source of food. Of course we could use a chicken in our chicken coop, but we'll take care of that later. And we have the recreation room. So now we can assign people to the job of relaxation. It cures depression. Well, Elaine, maybe this is something you would like then. And generates 1 morale. Alright. Sounds good. Let me just quickly increase the music a little bit, decrease the interface, and increase the effects a little bit. Alright. Now on day 19 we got a very good haul of antibiotics and food. Basically the items we were looking for today, so that's good. Keep these items and stock the rest. Gets, well, keep the mine, why not? And the rest can be stocked. Thick. Alright, he is out of magnum ammo. Well, I'll take care of that later. And Paul, who got quite hurt today, but so maybe I will leave him in the shelter tomorrow. Let's just keep this. I don't think we got a lot of arrows. Well, 13, so might as well start using the compound bow. We found another one today, but I don't think we took it. It's in the warehouse with the survivalists. Still a lot of loot there, so we will certainly return to get it all. And we got 2 assault rifles right now. That's pretty good. Let's see, unique. We found the welding torch today, so we can build the greenhouse, another source of food. Let's see who needs mood improvement. Now on this screen the game crashed, so let's hope I can access this screen without crashing again. Max is okay. I will keep the sleeping pill in reserve. Elaine got a nice mood boost from the recreation room, that's good. And let's see the content guys. It's not a lot of guys, I don't know what she wants yet. Craig wants coffee. Oscar. Karen wants deodorant. And Elaine wants deodorant, so we could try to improve these guys to the happy category. Right. Well, let's keep the unique items in reserve. We got a nice collection. Let's keep it until we really need it. I think that's the better plan. So working day done. No extra items will be given out today. Let's check out our rec room. Well, looks good. Big screen. Very nice. Large collection of, well, books and probably DVDs. Great. So we are ready to end day 19. 2 upgrades finished today. Not a lot of luxury items found, but let's see what we got. And a good increase of morale. Very good. 13 pieces remaining, so almost 7 days. And food consumption per day is 80. So we have 3 days. Well, it's not great, but still a lot of food in the warehouse where the survivalists were. So we can just pick that up. Sounds good. And fuel, well, not an issue at all right now. So good. And there's Vic. He has a concern. He managed to get everybody out of town and out to one of those emergency shelters. And he thinks we should contact these emergency shelters. They might be able to take some folks off our hands or share supplies. Well, Vic, that sounds reasonable. Where are these shelters? Now we already visited Lampesa's shelter, of course. This was the one that Karen and Craig mentioned. And we also have Kerrville and Winters. And Vic thinks that this might be worth the risk. Alright, Vic, it's definitely worth checking out. And he wants me to report back when I check them out. Alright. And there's Todd. Let's see what he has now. And he has another request. Well, Todd, I'm listening. And he wants to have a service held every Sunday. He will need the cafeteria for an hour or two. And he thinks that will be a great thing. Well, holding a service, I actually do not see the harm in it. Although you could probably argue that it is forcing your views on everyone, but let's not do that. I thought about this guy. We could get rid of him, probably, because he can be an annoyance in the crisis events. But he also seems to generate a morale bonus each day when present in the shelter, so we will probably keep Todd. And I will go with sure you can hold a service. And he apparently has a flock. Well, that's a little bit... Well, alright. Well, I may see you at the service, Todd. I'll talk to you later. And there is a visitor in front of our shelter. It is Sam. Well, alright, let's go with this. And of course the cat wants to enter the shelter. Now, this cat can actually be useful, and it only eats, I think it's a half food item per day, so we will let him in. And welcome to the shelter, Sam. And Davis had bad news. The refrigerator, which we repaired yesterday, doesn't seem to be working today. Well, that's a bad job at repairing then. So we will have to repair it again. And it's not that important. Well, yeah, but we want to keep our fresh food fresh. So I will probably put someone on repairing it again. Appreciate the heads up, Davis. I'll get to that as soon as I can. And Oscar wants to have a word. He knows about a place where we can pick up supplies and maybe weapons. And it is a storage place. It's not a huge place, but probably there's some useful stuff there. So, good idea, Oscar. What are the risks? Well, there was one guy. He would show up in the middle of the night to move boxes in and out of his unit. And apparently he gave 3 times the fee just to keep an eye on the locker, so that sounds promising. And I won't mention any of this to Melina, Oscar. And of course we should have asked Oscar where this place is, but alright. Apparently he knows where it is, so I will talk to him later. In fact, let's do that right now. I'm not sure if this works. No. Alright, well, maybe it's already marked on our map. Let's hope so. Let's quickly check what we can build today. We can build the mobile radio, that's good. We should put someone on refrigerator repair. And we can start building the greenhouse, which gives a lot of morale per day and 30 food once a week, so that's a useful upgrade. We still can't build the science lab. Let's see, Craig does have science skill, but he doesn't have mechanical skill. That was the issue, and Melina has, of course, more than enough mechanical skill, but not enough science. Alright, so no science lab for now. We will probably go with the food greenhouse, and that will be the plan for today. Let's quickly check our character. 4 points. I think I will save those. And the to-do list. Investigate Fort Log storage. Well, hopefully this is marked on the map, and the shelters. Although we did already go to Lampesas, it didn't register as investigated, so we need to return there too. And we need to pick up a medical dictionary and a Japanese English dictionary. Alright. So that are the issues for today. Max is content, that's good. So we only have one OK guy, and that's Max. Gets is content. Alright, I will think about what to do next, where to go, what to build, etc. And I will leave it at this, and I will see you in the next one.